A very warm welcome to the fourth Global Oneness Day, and we shall begin the festivities very shortly. But in the meantime, Mahesh is going to give us some tuning and songs, perhaps, to keep us going. Mahesh, incidentally, is part of my other band, and it's called Gautam Ghosh Retro X, and he is popularly known as the Sting of India. And those of you who follow Mr. Sting's music would know that how close and great this gentleman sounds like. Very close to Sting. But Mahesh stands his own ground, and Mahesh is going to entertain us as we are waiting for some of our more distinguished guests to come in. And if you could also raise a little hand, ladies and gentlemen, for the diva of Indian classical music, my elder sister, mother figure, whatever you want to call her, and she loves me and I love her music so much. Rita ji is in the house, Srimati Rita Ganguly. Ma'am, we are so honored to have you. And we shall start the festivities shortly. In the meantime, please listen to a few songs that Mahesh would like to share with you. Over to you, Mahesh.
Flesh and steel are one, lying in the color of an evening sun. But tomorrow's rain will wash these stains away. But something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, but nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath the angry stars, unless we forget how fragile we are. From the stars, like tears from the stars, on and on, the rain will sing how fragile we are, how fragile we are. If blood will flow, the flesh and steel are one, dying in the color of an evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash these strains away, but something in our minds minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument. Nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath the angry star, unless we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall like tears from the stars, like tears from the stars. On and on the rain will sing how fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Thank you. Just to remember how fragile we are for this occasion. Well, this is one of my personal favorites. You're gonna love this, I guess. Starry, starry nights, paint your palettes blue and gray. Look out on a summer day with eyes that watch the darkness in my soul, shadows on the hills. I sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze in a winter chill, in colors of a snowy living land. Now I understand what you try to say to me. How you suffered for your sanity, and how you try to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you. But still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. 'Cause now I think I know what you try to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you try to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Gautam Ghosh, for giving me this chance to do a small bit. Thank you. Which one?
There's this gentleman from Colorado by the name of John Denver, and singularly he has upheld the belief and trust of the heritage of the planet in terms of its natural resources. He's the first and the only voice that stood out at a time when nobody was speaking of global warming. It was a term that was not even coined back then. And he's been speaking about it ever since I was growing up. And Mahesh does a lot of Denver songs. And John Denver, if we don't sing John Denver on an evening like this, because the Global Oneness Day is not about just people alone. It's about the plants, the animals, the birds, the bees, the seas, the life that we know and we share and experience on this planet. So I would request Mahesh to give us probably another song, you know. Mahesh, ladies and gentlemen.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Just come, let me love you, come love me again. Let me give my life to you. Come let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Thank you. Just filling up the senses in the air. Darkness, my old friend, I have come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain that still remain within the sound of silence In restless dreams I walked alone. Oh, narrow streets of cobblestone. Beneath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. Oh, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light, oh, that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw, oh, 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening. Oh, people writing songs of voices never shared, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Oh, in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. Ba ba ba, oh silence. Oh fools that you do not know, it's silent like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Just take my arms that I might reach you, yeah. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell, oh, and they echoed in the wells of silence. Of silence. Thank you so much. Thank you.